Hello, everybody. I have my chat in front of me. Whoa, oh my God, I almost dropped it. Let me know if you can hear me and if you can see me. Please and thank you. Hi, Joe. Hello. So many O's. Hello, Marcel. Greetings from Germany. Greetings from Canada. Mia, woohoo, so excited to see how this is played. Jennifer, greetings from Germany. Oh, multiple people from Germany. I love it. Which killer today? We're doing Poltergeist. Of course, Carolyn needs her revenge, very specifically. Let's see. Hello, Sisu. Hello, Paulus0403. Hello, on the train home from work in London. Woo! Happy to go home, I'm sure. Hi, Amanda. Hello, Lucy. Hello. Now, make sure I say it right. Giannina? I probably said it wrong. Hi from Mexico. Hi from Canada. All right, so we are playing Carolyn's Revenge today. Carolyn's got to get her revenge against the poltergeist, because she just needs to. So she's come back. She's badder than ever. She now has psychic abilities, which is super fun. So this is going to be my first time playing this set as well. So I'm going to kind of go over everything with you. And yeah, we're going to dive in. I just won Ratchet Lady last night. Ooh, that's one of my favorites. Love it, love it. Hello, Julia. Love the poltergeist. Wow, I'm just from the US. Yeah, Joe. You need to travel somewhere and then tell me that you're from there. That would be fun. All right, let's go down to the board. I have so much stuff in front of me. Hang on, let's go down. Okay, see, here's my mouse. Oh, I didn't set up my card camera. Hold, please. All right, so I need to do this so that I can show you all the cards. There we go. And we'll put it here. Like that. Okay, perfect. Hello, Jade. Okay, so we're just doing straight up Haunting at Creech Manor with the poltergeist and Carolyn as our final girl. So this is another one of the character packs. So we did Grandma's Grudge last time, and now we're going to do Carolyn's Revenge. So basically, Carolyn has grown up. She's a teenager. She wants a little bit of her revenge. We'll read the back. Actually, let's read the back now. Carolyn slowly approaches the front door. Her breathing is even and measured. Her eyes begin to glow a light blue as the power within her manifests itself physically. Carolyn stops to take in the creepy exterior of the place she once called home. It's time, a childlike voice squeaked. Well, I said that not in a squeaky child voice. It's time! That's my best kid voice. She looked down at Mr. Floppy and nodded in response to what was really her own thought, but one she attributed to the stuffed rabbit. Carolyn walked forward. Physically, no. My God, I can't read today. Carolyn walked forward, psychically unlocked and threw open the front doors with a simple thought, and then raised her voice and boomed, "Helen, I'm home." This character pack contains teenage Carolyn and also has a bunch of other stuff that we're going to go through. So that's the premise. That's the setting. There are going to be some extra rules with this set, just as there was with Grandma's Grudge. So I'm going to go over all of that. Hello, Peter from Vancouver, BC, coast to coast. I'm all the way in Nova Scotia. I'm so used to losing. I had to sit and stare for a second and recheck the rules. Yeah, we've all been there. That's for sure. All right. So the thing is, I need to be able to see what people are saying. So I might put you here, but there's a lot going on in this set. So let's first start by, for those that are maybe a little bit less familiar with Haunting of Creech Manor, I'm going to go over Poltergeist and Creech Manor to start, and then we're going to go through Carolyn, if that works for the people. I thought I could lower my chair, but she's as low as she goes. All right, so with the poltergeist, the biggest thing is that she cannot be killed. So typically in the Haunting of Creech Manor, in order to win, you need to rescue Carolyn which I do have. Oh, no, I must have put her away. So you do take Carolyn's card out of this set when you're playing with Teenage Carolyn, obviously. But in the base game, you're trying to find Carolyn and you're trying to get her out. Okay, so she cannot be killed. The way that we are going to win today is by expelling her. And I'll get to that when we talk about the character pack. So that's the biggest thing with her. She cannot be killed. Where are all of my papers? Make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Yeah, so it's mainly just saving Carolyn, so it's going to be different in this set. Then we have Creech Manor, and it's not too different from the regular ones, but there are a few differences. So some of the spaces, and let's just see if I can zoom in a little bit. Some of the spaces have arrows. That means they are like one-way streets, basically. So my final girl couldn't go from here up, but she could go from here down. You have to follow the arrows, and the same rules apply for the killers and for the victims. Okay. There's also window spaces. They act as normal spaces. However, some of the tarot cards may reference them. Everything in the house is inside, and the 3 escape routes are outside. There's 3 windows with these levels jumping down. There is a ladder here. Some of the cards may refer to ladder. It's talking about this one. There's another ladder drawn on the board, but it doesn't. It's just for aesthetic. Okay, just for aesthetics. Hi, John. Hello. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Kratos. Hello. Started playing Falconwood Slayer from season 3. I'm enjoying it so far. Yes. Also started playing Too Many Bones. Ooh, I love Too Many Bones. Okay, so that's the basics of the normal set. Now we're adding in Carolyn. So let me show you Carolyn. Here she is in all of her glory with her glowing psychic eyes, which is very cool. So she has 5 health and 6 save spaces. All of her save spaces are going to be allowing you to get some of her special psychic cards. And then we'll flip her around so you can see. This is the back. During the upkeep phase, take the Psychic Expulsion action card, even if it was just played this turn. For each additional victim saved, you will gain a heart. All right, so that's Carolyn. She is our final girl. Okay. Hi, Alan. Kind of busy today, but listening in. Good luck. Thank you. And hello, Mr. Superphil. Okay, so let's talk about Carolyn. And I do have the rule book here so that I don't miss anything. Now we are set up to play against the poltergeist. There are some different things that could come into play based on which killer you're playing. Such as if there are multiple killers, you're going to get more of these cards. And we also, for the poltergeist, have some tarot cards set aside. These are not used with other killers. These are replacement cards for tarot cards that could potentially come up in the poltergeist deck. All right. So psychic actions, this is going to be kind of like the biggest difference. And let me just gather them all up. So Carolyn, like I said, she's a psychic. You know how it is. She's got a few additional cards that she can purchase during the planning phase. The first being Psychic Focus. So it's one time. And this will allow you to take 2 psychic attack action cards if you get 2 stars, or take a psychic attack action card for 1. We have Psychic Charge. This is going to allow us to attune our items. So we have attuned item cards that when we attune an item, we'll be able to gather one of these, and then we'll place our item on this card, and it is now attuned, meaning we can use it as a psychic attack, or it's just basically like amped up as a psychic attack. If you use it and it doesn't have like an attack attached to it, you can choose to use it as a normal or a psychic, but obviously for poltergeist, we'll be doing only psychic attacks. We have Psychic Travel. Woo! Place yourself in any space, place yourself in any space, lose a heart. Place yourself in any space, panic yourself, and then lose a heart. Then we have 2 psychic attack cards. Okay. So psychic attack. And I'll show you what that does in a second. And psychic expulsion is the other new card. We're going to talk about that as well. So psychic attack is a new way of attacking killers, which is all tracked by this little card right here. Every time you hit the killer, in this case it'll be Poltergeist, Helen, you're going to move the tracker along this. If it's a killer that has health, it's not going to affect their health, but you need to do psychic attacks if you want to do the psychic expulsion. For Carolyn, she can win in one of 2 ways. She can either kill the killer, just like in a regular set. Now, Poltergeist, you can't do that. Or she can use psychic expulsion. And I'll just read the card for you. So first of all, this can only be used if either the dark power has been revealed or her card has been flipped. Carolyn's card has been flipped. So you can't use this unless one of those 2 things happens. Okay, so while on the killer space, roll a number of dice equal to the amount of psychic damage dealt to the killer. If the number of stars rolled is greater than the number of victims that have been killed, the killer has been expelled. Otherwise, remove from the game 1 victim from the dead victim space for each star that was rolled. Okay, so let me just make sure I have that correct. And that I'm not missing anything is what I meant to say. Psychic actions we talked about, psychic damage. That's not saying like how much psychic damage somebody needs though. The more psychic damage a killer has taken, the more likely Carolyn will be able to expel the killer into limbo. So that's basically what she's doing. She's shooting him off into limbo. Bye. Oh, and I will mention, if you're playing with another killer that has minions, they can't be attacked psychically. Minions have to be attacked regularly. All right. Okay. So winning the game, I already said, by killing the killer or by using psychic expulsion to expel the killer into limbo. When the killer is expelled, it is equivalent to killing the killer. And it does not matter how much health they have left. Once again, not going to matter when we're playing Poltergeist because she doesn't have any health. But if we're playing somebody else, even if they were at full health and you were able to do psychic expulsion on them, you win, basically. Okay. I think that's pretty much it. So those are kind of the main differences. I need to put all of these back. I don't have enough spaces for all of the new cards. So we have travel, we have charge, and we have 2 focuses. Oh. I just received a few items from season 3, including guest stars. Yay! Excited to play as Jamie. Don't let me die. Good luck with that. Alan kills me all the time. I guess the precedent for this is Friday the 13th part. Is that 7? AKA Jason versus Carrie. Yeah, maybe. For series 3, I dreamed of being able to fight Poltergeist for 3 seasons. Yes. Okay. I don't think I fully understand psychic expulsion. While on the killer space, roll a number of dice equal to the amount of psychic damage dealt to the killer. So that would be this. So I just need to clarify it for myself because once again, this is also my first time playing it. So if this was on 6, I would roll all 6 die. If it's on 9, though, I would roll 6 plus 3. So I'd have to do multiple. So roll a number of dice equal to the amount of psychic damage dealt. Got it. If the number of stars rolled is greater than the number of victims that have been killed, the killer has been expelled. Okay. So we want to limit the amount of victims that are getting eaten by Helen. Otherwise, remove from the game 1 victim. So it's basically giving you better odds. All right. I think I get it. Perfect. So it's going to go on 0. We do not need that. And that costs 6 time to buy, just FYI. Cool. I'm gonna have a sip of my coffee and then we're gonna, hey, I try. You sure do, Alan. You try to help me live and it never works. All right. I say we get started. Oh, I forgot to mention. We do start with an item. So there's 3 special item cards that come in this set. I decided to start with the talisman. So this says, once during upkeep phase, you may make a horror roll and recover a heart for each star. The other two actually made it into, I did shuffle them in and they just happened to like pop up on top, which I thought was, you know, I'm really bad at shuffling, so that kind of makes sense. The other special items we have are crystal ball. So this is new to this set. And then there's also the terror deck. So that's also new to this set. And then the other card that we have, just so everybody sees, the one that came up on top, is the candle. And the candle basically just lets you move people. And now that I've janked everything up, I say we get started. All right. Helen can only save the 4 health girls. That's funny. All right, so let's pull our first event. And let's just... Oh, I do need this. What am I talking about? I don't know what I was thinking. Let's get started and see if we can survive. All right, the first event. Curiosity killed the people. We heard this place is haunted. You don't freaking say. Place 3 new victims in the foyer and panic them immediately. All right. So I think we just, oh, and they're right with the killer. So that's awesome. You'll love to see it. So let's panic them. So we got 1. I can't see. Okay, so they're going to go up here. Whoops. Let's just hold them. 2. They're going to go out here. Perfect. And 3. They are going to go up here as well. All right, so we got 1 person in a door. That's good. And that is our first event card. Done. Dunzo. Rapunzel. So, I do think saving victims would be good. I like the candle because it moves people towards you. I'm just looking this over because her dark power is literally revealed, boom, boom, like so quickly. So there's 4 people right here that are at risk for doom and death. But as per usual, I say we start, oh, we forgot to do this. That's funny. I don't know. Let's just pick that one. I never pick hearts. Who needs extra lives? Not me. All right. So we are going to start with a focus and our middle dice, and then we're going to see how that goes. I mean, if we can get 3 dice early, that would be pretty sweet. We'll do short rest, weak attack to get a star, to do this, and we'll lose 1 time. Not off to a 6 start. All right, so I'm wondering if I go down this way to try to save these people, then we're basically walking into death's door. And she's not nice because she will move and attack. So she's going to be moving here and attacking. She won't be attacking me. I'm just going to walk down there. Let's be aggressive today, shall we? All right, so we got 1 star. So we'll move 1 space with all of our friends. We'll lose a heart or a time. And then I think I should just stay there. Honestly, I can't forget I have an upkeep thing because she's going to be moving up with us. So, you know. And I'm going to get rid of this focus to gain a time for 5 time. Let's stop and buy some stuff. So, I think, oh, I can't get a psychic. How do I get the psychic attack? Psychic focus. So those cost 1. So maybe 2, a guard, and a psychic focus. Yeah, I think that's the best option. So I'm going to get a sprint, a guard, and a psychic focus. Psychic focus will allow me to take the psychic attacks into my hand, which is what I'm going to need eventually. And we're going to put all of these back. Can't take victims through her space. But I could take them out of her space. So she's going to be walking into our space. And she's going to kill some people. And then they're going to panic. And then hopefully they don't all panic. And I can get a couple of them out. So I could take them out of her space though. Alrighty. So now it's on to her. So she is going to move into here because that's where the most people are. And she is going to kill a victim. So Bobby's dead. RIP to Bobby. Horror's going to go up one. You'll love to see it. Then we're going to do a terror card. Unstoppable Evil. Roll a die. Boom. Take hits equal to your roll. You may defend. Did I buy a guard card? I sure did. You love to see it. You may defend or kill that many victims. Ugh. I don't want to kill that many victims. If there are not victims, you must do the damage. Okay, so we're going to guard and see how that works. Okay, so we got 1 star reduced by 2. She's attacking by 2, so I won't change it. So I have protected myself. So that's it. I don't need to put Bloodlust up anymore. And she's going to stay there. Now I'm going to have to panic some peeps. It just sounded when you were strategizing that you were talking about taking victims through that space. No worries. Honestly, I could have thought that. Sometimes I think things that are wrong. Okay, so panic. We got some people to panic, and then we have some upkeep. So I'm not going to upkeep using the talisman yet because I haven't lost any hearts. So we'll panic these 3. So we'll do 1. Okay. So they're going to go here. 2 is going to go up here. Oh my God. Please let 1 go down there. Oh. I just rolled the meeple. It's fine. And 4, see, this did not work out well for me. They're going to go down there. Now they've just scattered themselves. That's so annoying. Ugh, but it's fine. I can at least save 1 person. But they're putting me so far away. Here's what we'll do. Okay, so it's our turn. We're obviously going to play the Psychic Focus first because it could potentially get me some Psychic Attack cards. So that's the play. That's the play here. And I'm just chilling with my girl Helen, my BFF. Already, that card is rough. It is rough. They really don't want to be saved. They don't. Honestly, I've said it once, I'll say it again. Victims are not the smartest. All right, so we'll do Psychic Focus. Oh no. I didn't get any stars. But I can get rid of 2 cards, but that's all my cards. I have to. I'm going to have to do it to get a Psychic Attack action card. So I haven't lost any time, which is good because I'll be able to buy some defense. Yikes. All right, let's play this. So Psychic Attack. Even if I get nothing, I can still get a Psychic Focus or take time. That's not bad. Okay, we got 1 star, so we do gain 1 Psychic Attack. Then I have to end my turn. But I do have 6 times, so we're going to get all of these cards back. We will need a guard because she is faux show attacking us, so that's 2. Let's just put it here. We should get another Psychic Focus, so that's 3. So I have 3 more. Well, a sprint. And then I'll get a close call. I could have got Psychic Charge, but I don't really have anything that's super helpful for it. So that will be my 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then these are all going to go back. That was an eventful turn, I would say, if I do say so myself. All right, so she's going to go, and she is just going to pop me right in the face. What a jerk. Has the starting event been drawn? It has. We drew, it got discarded, so that's why I threw it away. We put 3 new victims in the foyer and we panicked them immediately. That was the first thing that we did. Okay, so she's attacking me, but I do have a guard card. So she's hitting for 2. Right? So I block 2. So her fist went right through my face. Didn't even hurt. Didn't feel a thing. Then we're going to do a terror. Oh, we'll have another event coming. The windows and doors just slammed shut. If you are inside, you may not move during the next action phase. Rage. And then we're going to draw an event. So I am inside, so I can't move during the next action phase. Somebody please remind me, because I'm going to forget, that's for sure. And then we draw an event. Ghost hunters. The EMF readings are off the charts. Jackpot. Replace the 3 victims closest to you, or as many as able, with special victim meeples. These victims will not follow you until one of them has been killed. Each time one of the victims is killed, it's +1 bloodlust. Oh, ghost hunters. So annoying. So 3 victims closest to me, that's going to be this one, this one, and this one. So we want one of them to get killed so that we can save the others. Wow. Okay, let's put that there. Those dummies, exactly. Interesting strategy keeping her focused on you. Might help keep her from killing too many victims. It might. I like that you called it a strategy. Thank you. I don't know if it actually is, but it is. Who are you? That must be somebody that I pulled off. Only one person's been killed. Okay. That was her entire turn. I haven't lost any hearts, so I can't use my talisman. And nobody's panicking. So that's not so bad. So we are definitely, we can't move. So we're not going to do that. We are going to do a psychic focus. To see if we can get some attack. I really would love 2 stars. Well, I got 1 star. I do have a close call to let me re-roll. I might use it. Reroll any 1 die. Okay. And I do have, I'm going to get rid of a focus and a weak attack to turn that into a star. So we got 2 stars, which will allow us to take 2 psychic attack cards. And that's perfect. So that doesn't make us lose any time. That's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it works out for her. Yeah, exactly. Very bold. Okay. So I have 2. I can't use my walk or my sprint. So let's just put them over there so I don't think that I can. We have 2 psychic attacks. So let's do that since we're in the space with her. We may as well. All right. Yikes. Well, let's bring those back. I will get rid of a short rest and a focus. Is it worth it? No. So I'm just going to have 1 star, which will let me put it up by 1. And we do have another psychic attack. We may as well use it. Hope we get 2 stars. Whoa, Bessie. So we didn't get 2 stars. In fact, we got no stars. However, I could change it, but then I'll have to get rid of my movement cards, which I don't really want to do. But instead, I can take a time, because I can either take a psychic focus action card or 1 time. I'm going to take the time. So I think that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. What did I do here? So I just have sprint and walk left. I can't use them. I will save them. We will end our turn there. I really need to save some people. This is redonk. But attacking her is good. It is good. So we have 7. We will get this back. Well, I should get a guard. So that's 2. Attack cards are not helpful. I wonder. I guess we could take Psychic Focus for 3. Oh, wait, no, yeah, 3. And I could take psychic travel. That's actually not a bad idea. So that would be our full 7. And then, so we've got lots of movement. We have a guard, and then we've got some psychic stuff that we can do. I won't be able to use a psychic focus next turn, I don't think. Because I just used them. Oh, yeah, I will. Yeah, I will. Okay, that's fine then. Okay, let's put all this stuff back. We got our psychic attacks. We got a focus. We got these, this, and this. All right, that wasn't so bad. That was not so bad. All right, so it's going to be her turn. Excuse me. And we're going to guard because she's popping us in the face again. She is a rage monster, that one. Always popping me in the face. All right, so I got a star, so reduced by 2, so she hits me for nothing. She's not being very lucky with her punches today. And then we need a terror card. Holy. I have to kill you. It told me to kill you. If there are no victims on the board, but there are, so we'll skip. All victims in spaces adjacent to you move to your space. My ghost hunters, come hang out with me. There's a ghost in this room. We'll just shove them all in there. If there are any victims in your space, you may play 1 action card that inflicts damage, kill 1 victim for each damage, and do not increase bloodlust. Oh, I don't have any attack because my weak attack is gone. That sucks because that actually would have been good because I would love to kill one of the ghost hunters myself because it says you do not increase bloodlust, but I don't have any attack cards, so I cannot. All right. If there are any victims in your space, you may play 1 action card that inflicts damage. I can't. Then it says take damage for each victim in your space. So I'm going to take 3 damage, and then they all panic. Oh, big woof. All right, so I have to take 3 damage. That's not good. That's no good. And then they're all going to panic. And I can't save them until one of them dies because they're all so dumb. All right, so you're going to go there. You will go here. And you, my friend, oh no, wait, sorry. That one's going to go up here and this one's going to go here. All right, there we go. Yeesh. Yeesh. After not being saved, they decided to become Ghostbusters and attack the final girl. Yeah, no kidding. They're honestly not very helpful. Super not helpful. None of them died, but I now only have 2 hearts. Okay, it's my turn. Oh, no, I can use my talisman. Once per upkeep, you may make a horror roll, recover a heart for each star. So let's... I don't have very many cards to get rid of. Ugh, it's fine. It's fine. Will we be fine? Should I get rid of cards? Yes, actually, you know what? I should. I'll get rid of my walk cards. To roll a star to recover 1 health. I think that's probably the smart play. Because I do still have a sprint card. So, and I have a psychic travel. I really wish that I could save that dummy. But I cannot. I've just been chilling in this area for far too long. But let's psychic focus to hopefully get some attack cards to try and do that. This is a very... Woo, thank God. Take a psychic attack card, and then we're just going to play it, and then I'm going to get the heck away from her. I didn't roll any stars. But I can take a psychic focus. Let's play it. Holy. Okay. That sucks. I hate that. I hated that. Ugh. I hated that. Because now I have no stars. So either I lose... Oops, that's supposed to be down to 6. Either I lose 2 time, or I change it and lose my movement. But I need to attack her with psychic attack. So I feel like I don't know what to do. No Star Queen. Exactly. I'm going to change the dice after this. What is the better thing to do? Move? Do I keep my movement? I really don't want to get rid of that psychic travel card. But I need to hit her with psychic attacks. Ay. No, I'm just going to take the 2 time. This is probably the wrong decision. Is that the wrong decision? Oh my God, I'm having analysis paralysis. Excited to see this feature in action. I've had it for a minute now, but the fact that you can't fight the poltergeist is intimidating. Yeah, it is. It's like, it's a different kind of puzzle. That's for sure. Okay, I'm going to take the 2 time. And I think what I'll do is I'll try to sprint to save this person, which could potentially give me another psychic attack or something. This is terrible. I need enough. I need to make sure that I have at least enough to get a guard, because I think I'm going to need that. All right, let's try to sprint. Oh my God, I said I was, oh phew, I got a star. I said I was going to change the dice. So it's going to let me move 2 spaces, 1, 2. Put our time down, and we are going to save this person, freaking Sally Sue. All right, so our options, we could take a psychic travel, but I already have one. Take a psychic attack, focus. So we're going to take the psychic attack so that we have it in our hand. And now, I already lost my time. So I have 3 time, which would allow me to get a guard card, which is good. And I have a psychic attack, can't use it right now, and I have a psychic travel. We're just going to stop. I'm going to get a guard and a close call, and then we will get all of these back. I don't know, you guys. I don't know about it. I don't know if I'm going to live to see another day. All right, there. That was bananas. So the benefit of this, though, is that they are going to kill one of these Ghostbusters, these dummies. So then I'll be able to save them. So there's that. So they're going to move to whomever's closest. I am going to move them up here because there's more opportunity up there. So that's the way she'd probably go. She's going to kill Donnie, Ghostbuster Donnie. And Bloodlust is going to go up 1, 2 because it's +1 because of this. However, now I can save the other ones. Each time one of those victims, yeah, so it goes up +1. So her dark power is going to get revealed. Change the dice. Yes, I'm going to do that now. Well, I just saw that note. Thank you. I also had fun playing this feature against the intruders. Oh, this would be fun against that. Physical attacks against some, psychic attacks against others. Very smart. Okay, let's see. What did I just do? Okay, dark power needs to be revealed. Eternal despair. Pit of despair. Whenever you resolve a horror roll, lose 1 time for every 1 showing on a die after rerolls. All right? So we don't want to roll 1s. We don't want to anyways, to be honest with you. Nobody is going to panic. I will be able to use my... we haven't even done the terror card yet. That was crazy. Voices. I hear voices. If there are no victims, but there are, all victims able to move up to the next floor, do so. Okay, everybody. Oh, you can't go there. You can go there. You can't. You can't. You can't. Okay, so it's just 1. Oh, you can. Shoot. Okay, so it's just 1 that was able to do that. Then we're going to increase horror. Then the killer is going to go towards the closest victim and kill them. And just like that, horror is going to be skyrocketing. So we don't want them to go there. Oh my God. Either way, they're killing a Ghostbuster. I hate these Ghostbusters. So he'll go here. She'll go here. Kill that one. It's going to increase bloodlust by 2. Horror is going to go up by another 2. That was a bad turn. That DP could be worse. Phew, you got this. I don't know don't know, you guys. Okay, so yeah, the dark power could definitely have been worse. That's for sure. But the tarot card was not good. All right, so nobody's panicking except for me internally. We can use our talisman. So I got 1 star, and which means I can recover a heart. Phew. And then it's going to be me, and I'm all the heckin' way down here. But, shoot. I think I might use a regular focus card here for a second. Perfect. And we'll lose 1 time. Recently bought and played the Merrick Murders. Defeated the tormentor by running her down with a knife before she could close the warehouse doors. Yeah, she's tough. That's impressive that you beat her. She's really hard. Okay, so we focused just because I thought we might need to. Now I think... So I have a psychic travel. So I might travel to her spot, attack her with my psychic attack. Uh-oh. Well, I have a guard. How much is she hitting for now? Still 2. That'll be probably fine. Okay, so let's psychic travel. I need 2 stars here. Otherwise, I'm losing a heart. Well, how about no stars? How about that? We'll get rid of a focus and a short rest to do a 1 star. And I do have a close call, which I think I will use to roll this one. That made it worse. And also something bad happens when I roll ones. I'll lose a time. Okay, so I'm also going to lose a heart. It's fine. I can still go into her space. It was just a waste of a close call. These dice are betraying. I've played as you, Jamie, 5 times, and you've only died twice. Not bad. That's not bad. Alan kills me like every time. So that's way better. All right, so I'm in her space. We are going to do a psychic attack and hope that these dice don't betray. The dice betrayed. The dice betrayed. The dice betrayed. I think what I'll do, I can take a psychic focus and I'm going to play it right away. Okay. Take a psychic attack, which I will play right away. Oh my God. So I have to do this because I need to start hitting her. And I have enough time I can buy a guard. So I'm going to get rid of these. We'll switch out the dice. Don't worry. I'm running out of dice to switch out though. So I will hit her for 1. So we're up to 3. I have no movement, so that's going to end my turn there. But I do have 4, so we do need a guard. We'll get these back. Oops, not you. Nice try. Oh, I can hear a siren. So I have 2. So I have 2 more. Which... psychic focus... How many? I have 2 walks, so I'll get the psychic focus and a close call. Ay, 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 ay. I don't know. I don't feel very confident. I'm not rolling very well today, people. Better than me, Paulus. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So that's me. She is going to attack me. When did I roll this? Did I lose a heart for this one? I don't remember now. Somebody tell me. I don't think that I did. So I have to lose another one. That's something I am going to forget. I'm just letting everybody know. It is very hard. Maybe I should put this here. Because then I'll be like, why is this down here? Because I need to, every time there's a 1. Oh no, it's not a heart. It's time. Okay, it was time, which means I'll put back the close call. All right, so now she's attacking me. So reduced by 2, so I'm not taking any DiMaggio. All right, so we're gonna do her terror, horror. Something is coming through the wall. That's awesome. If there are no victims, but of course there are, all victims panic. Any victims that exit through a window are killed, and then we're gonna pull an event card. You two stay the frick put, okay? I can't handle any more death. Not today. All right, let's do this. So we'll do this one first. Phew, they're gonna go here. We'll do this one next. Phew, they're gonna go here. All right, nobody's jumping. This one, they're gonna go in here. I'm just gonna stand them up so that I know. This one is gonna go in here. That one's gonna go down here. And then we've got, oh my God, oh my Lanta. So I can lay these down. So we're just doing the attic, and then we still have to do this one. Actually, let's do that one first. They're gonna go in here. Now we'll do the attic. They're staying. They're staying. And this one's gonna come on down. Okay, there we go. Whew, everybody's panicking. It's chaos. Absolute, utter chaos. Okay. All victims that exit through the window are killed. Nobody did. Phew. Now we have an event card. Frozen in fear. The only thing I could move was my eyeballs. It was terrifying. Victims will no longer panic during the panic phase. Oh, that's helpful, I guess. Although she's basically just been attacking me, which is fine because I've been guarding myself, been guarding my heart. Now I can roll for my talisman. I don't have enough cards to discard for this, so we'll just, that'll be fine. We just won't get any hearts. We don't need them. I don't need them. Okay, so I do have a psychic focus. Let's use it. Let's change out the die. Holy, we did get a star. Take a psychic attack, which I put up here. And then we'll use that. And hopefully we hit her at least once. What the F? What the cuss word is going on? Take a psychic focus. Because I could do that. This is insanity. All right, we got one, finally. Take a psychic attack. Well, it doesn't do anything unless I actually hit her. This is like just the cycle that we're going on today. We're on this journey together. All right, phew. So I hit her for 1. So I am able to take psychic expulsion now. And I'm at 4, but there's 3. If the number of stars rolled is greater than the number of victims that have been killed, the killer has been expelled. I wonder, hold on, I need to reread this. While on the killer's space, roll a number of dice equal to the amount of panic or of psychic damage. So I'd be rolling 4 dice, and I would need to get 4 stars. That ain't happening. We're not ready to do that yet, I don't think. That would be crazy. But I know I can't. Not the way that I've been rolling. You nuts? All right, so we've done that. Now, let's walk away. Honestly, though, here's what I'm thinking about my strategy right now. I need to keep her attacking. Oh, I did not reset that. I need to keep her attacking me because the more victims that get put in here, the harder it's gonna be for me to beat her. So now the problem is there's no focus right now that's out. But if I keep fending her off and I keep guarding and keep protecting myself and she doesn't get to the victims, and if I can keep getting the psychic attacks and hitting her, I think I just need to hit her like 1 or 2 more times without letting her kill any more victims. You would get rid of the dead victims from the pool for each success. That's true. Is it all of them or just 1? Remove from the game 1 victim. So, it's not a bad strategy for me to just stop here, stay in her space. Oh, shoot. I can get rid of my 2 walk cards. Just follow me along here. If I get rid of my 2 walk cards, that would give me 8 time. I could get the psychic expulsion and a guard to protect myself. And then we can try to do this. I don't know. You know what? I'm going to do it. This might not be a good strategy, but I think I'd like to try it. So I'll get this, so that's 8. And I will get a couple cards back. Short rest, focus, weak attack. Which will be good for discarding if I get 3s and 4s. I rolled a 1. What did I roll this for? I was supposed to lose a time, so I can't do that. Shoot. Okay, so I can't do that. So let's go back to 6. Let's roll it back here. Because I rolled a 1, so I had to lose a time because of my eternal despair, which I am feeling deep in my bones. All right, so I do have this. So I have 6. So I might get the psychic expulsion next time. All right, so I have 2. Oh, no, I have 5 because of the 1. So I have 2, 3. Is there anything psychic I want? Not really. 4. Maybe I'll just stop there. I think that's fine. And I'm going to get all of these back. So I'll be able to guard myself at least once. And then I'm just going to try and save up enough time to get my psychic expulsion next time. And we'll just see if this is a strategy that works. It might not be. Because I couldn't buy the psychic focus because I had already used it. All right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know. I do not know if this is a good idea. I could die. It's fine though. All right, so she's going to attack me. She's a bully. Bully face, always attacking me ever since I was a little girl. All right, so I can get rid of 2. So we'll get rid of a weak attack and a focus to make that a star. I might help if I played out my guard. So I reduce it by 2. She's only attacking for 2, so she hits me for nothing. She's attacking me again. Son of a gun. Oh boy. Okay. The poltergeist, place a poltergeist in your space. Spoiler alert, she's already there. She's going to attack. If you take any damage, all of your moves during next action are panicked. I can't. So I am going to take damage, and I will be taking 2 damage, which leaves me with 1 health left, which gives me adrenaline. My adrenaline's pumping. Okay, so if you take any damage, all of your moves, so I'm not planning on moving, but all of my moves would be panicked. Did I roll a 1? No. Okay. All right, so that's honestly fine. The question is, do I use my talisman? You know what? I am going to use the talisman so I can roll 3. Even though it'll give me less die, I think having more hearts is probably good. So I'm going to gain 2 hearts back, and I'll lose a die. All right, thank you, talisman. People don't panic anymore. People aren't panicking these days. They're over it. Okay, so this is what my hand looks like. What I could do is I could short rest or focus, or I could just go ham, sell some cards, get a psychic expulsion, get a guard. So I have 6. I have enough for a psychic expulsion. I need focus and attack too, just in case. Okay, let's sell some stuff. This is a weird turn. I'm going to sell a walk. I will sell a walk. So I'm at 8, and I just need this 6, 7, 8. We'll sell a focus. So that would be 9. And I'll sell a close call. Or will I sell a short rest? Whatever. For another focus. That's what I'm doing. So this will be my hand. And my plan is protect. Hopefully she doesn't hit me more than once, but she might. Well, I wouldn't be able to afford to retaliate anyways. She's still only hitting me for 2. We're just going to go with it, okay? So this is what we have. My plan is hopefully survive through her attack. Then I can try to attack her a few times with my psychic focus and psychic attack. Then I will try the psychic expulsion. And hopefully we survive. Do all killers have 12 HP when playing this expansion, but not regular HP for their blue health? No. So in this, Poltergeist is obviously different, but if you're playing any other killer, they still have their regular health. And you can win in either one of 2 ways. You can either kill the killer as you normally would by reducing their health to 0. Or you can use the psychic expulsion and boot them out into limbo by doing this piece. So you have other options, but for the Poltergeist, you don't. You have one option. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, so she is gonna punch me again in the face. She's a real butthead. All right, so we will guard. Okay, so we reduce by 2. Perfect. So we do not get hit. Now, hopefully she's not hitting us again. We'll see. Something unholy happened in the ... Roll a die. Depending on the result, place the killer in that room. Are you effing kidding me? Where are we? We're in the trophy room. That's not one of the options. So she's either going to the attic, up here, the closet, or the ballroom. And I don't have any movement to get to her. This is so annoying. Okay, so roll a die. And then we're going to move her. So I rolled a 6, of course. So she's going to the ballroom. Whoop. I'm so annoyed. So I'll have to move 1, 2, 3 spaces, and I don't have any movement. That's so annoying. And then she is going to attack whomever's there. There's nobody there. Then she is going to move. Oh, she's going to move and attack, but her movement is 3. So she'll go for a victim first. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm, of course, 3 away. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. She doesn't want a ghost hunter. I've decided. And she's going to kill Susie. Bloodlust will go up 1. That puts her closer to me, which is nice. So annoying. What the heck? This game is against me today. Well, nobody panics, obviously. We will do our upkeep. Nothing. This is going to make me lose a time right off the hop because I rolled a 1. So annoying. Okay, so I have literally no movement, but here's what I will do. I will use my psychic focus to get the attack cards in my hand. So I'll put 1 in my hand. And I may as well just keep the other one. And that's going to be literally my entire turn, which is bonanzas. So I have 5 time unless I want to get rid of something. Psychic travel is probably my best option. Actually, no, because it's so much more. So 2, I should get rid of something so I can get at least 1 guard or retaliate card. I'll get rid of a close call. All right, so I'm going to do 4, 5, 6. So now I have another focus to get another attack, psychic expulsion. I have an attack, I have a protection, and I have a movement. I just literally can't believe that happened. That's crazy. That was a crazy turn. Used all of these cards. All right. That's fine. It's going to be her turn. She is on the move. So she's going to go here and kill the last Ghostbuster, which is going to move Bloodlust up twice, and we are going to increase horror. It's a fake. Discard a random item. If you have no items, discard and draw the next tarot card. So, random. Then she is going to come to whomever is closest, which is going to be me because there's no door here. And then she's going to attack. So she's coming into my space. All right. So she's going to go boop, boop. Hey, girl. Hey, missed you. And I'm going to say, missed you, bestie. And then we are going to try to protect ourselves. At least I won't need to move. Now I can just do my stuff. 1 star. Reduce the attack by 2. I still have a close call. I could try to reduce it by everything, but I am wondering. No, let's reduce it by 2. Because that will give me an extra. That will give me an extra die. Okay, that's the whole thing. Hate this card. Always get it after getting just what I need. Ain't that the way? Ain't that always the way? All right. So it's my turn. Nothing else is happening in upkeep. I rolled a 1, so that needs to go down, which is fine. So first, we will psychic attack. I'm going to try and bop her a few times so that I get this pushed up, because now we have 2, 4, 5 victims. Why are you the way that you are? I rolled 3 die and I didn't get anything, but it's probably worth it. Yeah, I'll get rid of my sprint and my close call. I could use a close call, but honestly, with the way I'm rolling, probably shouldn't. Okay, so that's going to give us 5. Woo, 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 Bessie. All right, then we have a psychic focus. Try to get another. Didn't get it. That's fine. So we'll lose 2. I only have 1 card left, so it is what it is. So here's what we're doing. We can roll 5 dice. I'm not going to get it this turn. It's not going to happen. Basically, what I need to do is I need to get... Yeah, I can't, because I would need to get 6 stars. So if I don't get it, I will be able to remove one of these dumb people. And now I'm just wondering, is this a waste to do it right now? I'll get rid of somebody. It's fine, because I won't be losing any more time. I'll be able to get a guard and a focus. Imagine I did get 6 stars. I got 1 star, so I didn't even need to roll that, to be honest with you. But let's get rid of one of these. Okay? So now, this is crazy. This is gonna, I won't be able to get that back next turn. That's gonna be the end of my turn. So I have 3, so we'll get a guard and we'll get a focus. And then we're gonna get all of these cards back, which are very unhelpful. But is it not 1 per success? I only got 1 success. But yes, I think it is 1 per success. Where does it say? Move the game 1 victim from the dead victim space for each success. But I only rolled 1 and I didn't have any cards to discard. But yes, that is correct. I'm hoping for Series 4, they make victim miniatures. Oh my God, that would be crazy. And they get to use some of the names you name your victims. There would definitely be a Billy and a Bobby in every single one. Those are my 2 go-tos. All right, let's do that. I am not feeling very confident. I'm just going to tell you right now, because I have 1 health left and I only have... I have a guard, but if she attacks me twice, I'm a goner. I'm gonna die. I have failed Carolyn horribly. Hey. I can't see my thing, but I think it says Imran. Welcome to the stream. I'm about to die, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so let's see. She's attacking me. We will guard ourselves. Phew. Ignore all. I needed that because she's hitting me for 3 and I only have, whoa, 1 heart left. Terror. Oh, okay. Where the hell did this storm come from? Lightning strikes your space and each space adjacent to you. Cool. 1 victim in each space is killed and you lose a heart equal to the poltergeist's current attack value. Cool. So let's just do everything crazy. 1 victim in each space is killed adjacent. So that would be 1. Oh, that's not so bad. That would go up. Boom. You take damage. I'm like beyond dead. Let's just see if I have anything left. No. So my strategy sucked. Who's the better psychic warrior, Carolyn or Janelle? I don't know, John, but do you know who it isn't? Me. It isn't me. I am so dead. Okay, let's talk this out for a second about strategy. This is my first time playing this set, so I didn't really have a strategy going in. I do think that keeping Helen, my girl Helen, focused on you is the right call. I think it is, because then you're not like building up the victim pool, because that makes it harder for you to be successful at expelling her. So I think that was the right call. I think getting some items would have been helpful. That would have been helpful. I want to see. I don't know. I feel like my strategy was fine. It's just I was rolling like poo. So I think keeping her focused on you makes sense. So she's not killing a bunch of victims. Always having the psychic focus and attack, but also rolling stars so you are effectively using them. That could be helpful. And making sure you always have enough for a guard, at least one to protect yourself, helpful. I think my strategy was fine. I think my rolling was poo. Why did Carolyn go back? Oh no, yes, dumb kid. Jamie, have you played with the tier dice yet? I have not. All right, let's, so I wanted to see what her other items were to see if maybe, because you get to choose one starting one. I think the talisman was definitely helpful. Being able to get some hearts back was really good. So the crystal ball is during the killer phase, you may spend 2 time to draw an additional terror card. Choose one to resolve, place the other on the bottom of the terror deck. That could have been fine. I don't like losing time though. Once per action phase, you spend 1 time to move a victim 1 space towards you. That one could have been very helpful because yeah, that would have been, getting her card flipped would actually be a really good strategy because now my victims were spread out in weird spaces. But during the upkeep phase, you take the Psychic Expulsion action card, even if it was just played. So you basically always have it, so you can keep trying. That would have been a smarter strategy. I think so. Anyways, that, my friends, is Carolyn's Revenge. I really enjoyed it. That's such a different, I mean, just like playing regular Haunting of Creech Manor, it's such a different play style than a lot of the other sets because you're not attacking. And so like I would never buy Critical Blow or Furious Strike or even Retaliate. I don't really bother with it. What are people saying? Perhaps having more discard fodder, close calls before trying to do, yeah, that could be good. Maybe getting horror down before psychic damage. Totally. This could be some crazy Back to the Future stuff. If you go to search as Carolyn and you find your younger self, so you actually take her out. So young Carolyn is not in the setup. So you can't find, but Mr. Floppy is in there. You just can't find Carolyn. I do find it difficult to save 6 people. I'd be interested to see how she plays against some of the other killers, because saving victims was very difficult in this. Hence the crazy Back to the Future stuff, right? Right. All right, cool. So the plan is, my friends, let's put you back on me. I think I'm going to be streaming next week as well. Instead of Wednesday, I'll most likely do Tuesday because I have to vote on Monday. So that's out. And I have to take Jeff, my husband, is getting his eyes lasered on Wednesday, which does not sound like much fun. So I think Tuesday, and I will be, the Van Ryder Games Discord folks have decided to torture me a little bit. Here's what we're going to do. We're playing with my card. I will be playing against the Inkanyamba in the Sunny Days Mall. I think that's what they asked me to do, which I think is crazy. Who invited him to the mall? Basically, I'm going to die immediately, so that will be fun. So we're not heroes today? No, we're ghosts. We died. Me and Helen, we're going to live in that Creech Manor together forever. Best friends. Just so everybody knows, I am aware that Carolyn cards are not added. Yeah, all good. But it would be crazy. That would be crazy, for sure. You are not wrong. Cool. So yeah, I think next Tuesday, probably same time, 12 p.m. Eastern, and we're going to do Jamie versus Inkanyamba at the Sunny Days Mall. So it's two of my Nemesis sets all rolled into one versus me. It's going to be a bloodbath. It's going to be crazy. Hopefully I'll win with Inky this time. I won with him. I won against him the last time I played him, and I have not played him since. So I hope I win again, but I just don't know. God forbid he wants to go shopping. He has everything he needs. Okay? He's like a god. He doesn't need to go to the mall to bother me at the mall during my fun time. Played Inkanyamba with the tier dice. I still lost, but it was actually close. Maybe that's what I need. Okay, so I think that is the plan. And over on Foster the Meeple, which is my channel, in the next couple of weeks, I'm not sure exactly when, but I plan to revisit Inkanyamba and Sacred Groves. It was my very first Final Girl playthrough that I ever did for a video. I'm going to revisit it. I am planning on doing a video that is like, can I beat Final Girl at the highest difficulty? So I'll be using Extreme Horror. I will be facing Inkanyamba at the Sacred Groves. I will probably die immediately, but I'm going to make it as difficult as possible just to see if I can do it. So you can look forward to that in the next couple of weeks. He's going to go to Yamba use. That's funny. Who's more annoying, Inky or the Savior? Savior. The Savior is the most annoying ever. Oh yeah, and then next Tuesday also the new Van Ryder Games podcast episode, Fear the Final Girl, will be out, and we are interviewing David Thompson, who is a fantastic game designer, and we talk a little bit about Final Girl because he's a big fan, so stay tuned for that too. But I think that's everything for today. I gotta clean up my mess and get back to work. But I will see you guys next Tuesday when I stream, and let me get all of this stuff out. Whoa! In case you wanted to see my mouse and the board, there it is again. All right.